Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. You weren't supposed to make it after they got finished with you, but God helped you figure out a way. You weren't supposed to make it after this person got done with you. You weren't supposed to be able to have a plan. You weren't supposed to be able to create a way for yourself. But once you figured out that God was still there for you, after all that you had got to up to this point, you realized that God still had your back and that good things were still going to happen to you. You realized that, you know what? You still don't have anything to worry about. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that great? You realize that you don't have anything to worry about. Why? Because even though they thought you weren't supposed to make it, you already knew that you are supposed to make it. They have you pegged out that you weren't supposed to get out of the trap that they set for you. And this person set a trap for you for the ages. I mean, this trap was so vicious, and you still got a way to you still figured out a way to get out of it. No one saw this happening for you. I mean, this person was really out to get you. This person was really trying to cause something to happen, and you realize that now. You see it. You're like, whoa. I mean, the betrayal. Sometimes when people have a certain idea of how things are going to go, they think you may be this type of employee. You may be the type of employee that doesn't take their stuff. They may think you're the type of employee that's going to sit back and take everything that they dish out. This person may think that you're going to take everything that they dish out. They may think that they have this advantage over you and they're going to deal with you how they want. Once they realize that it's not going down that way, they may have no use for you. And you know how they do people in movies. When you have no use for them, they let the gators get them, or they put them in the pit, or they set them on fire, or they chop their head off or something. you know that you weren't supposed to make it out of the situation that they had set aside for you. They did not like seeing you do well, and they did not like seeing you go to work every day, save your money, put your money to the side. They didn't like seeing that. They didn't like seeing you you see your joy to get paid every Friday. They didn't like seeing that. All the normal things a person is supposed to do, they have actual real beef with you for just doing normal things that a person is supposed to do in life. Taking care of yourself, making sure your car keeps running, making sure your children are dressed nice, making sure that you're able to feed yourself, provide for yourself, take care of yourself. There are people who have actual beef over you for just doing the everyday normal things a person is supposed to do. You were not supposed to make it out of that. They don't even want to see you do the bare minimum. They thought they finished you. Finish him. They thought you were finished. For real. All right, they thought that you weren't going to be able to come back from this. They did not see a way. They did not see a way for you to get out of this at all. They didn't see a way for you to get out of this. They didn't see you being able to stand on your own 2 feet. They didn't see a way for you being able to be without them. They didn't see a way for you being able to make it without their job, their hours, their whatever. They didn't see you making it without them. They thought that you would be lost and confused and not be able to take care of things. But that's the total opposite. You're going to thrive. Not only are you going to survive, but you're going to thrive. Some really great things are ahead of you. Instead of when you worry that things aren't going to go the way you want, they're going to mess up and you're going to attract bad circumstances. But when you think that things are going to work out as best as they can, and you pray that things will work out as best as they can, you can't lose that situation. That's a win-win for you. And on top of that, it's a not only is it a win because you're going to become successful, it's a win for new opportunities. There's going to be new things that are going to come into your life. All right, you may not have a job, there's going to be a new job that comes into your life. Your present circumstances may not be going how you want them to. There are going to be better ones that come into your life that go according to your plan and exactly how you want them to go. It's all about what you see for yourself, what you speak for yourself, how you view things. The devil wants to play against you because he's the prince and the power of the air. He's the lord of this reality. All right. He is in control of this reality to a certain extent. So what he'll do is he'll make it seem like it's the end of the world for you to get you thinking that you're about to meet your demise, or this event that you're going through is catastrophic. If he can get you to catastrophize what you're going through or make it appear worse than it already is, get you into some type of panic mode, get you into fear, then he could play more with your mind and have more control over you, because the more negative beliefs you start to assume, the more room you're giving him access to have into your mind and to play games with you mentally. So with how you think things are going to go, people sometimes stress themselves into oblivion because they're not sure how things are going to work out. So if you're not sure how things are going to work out, why not be optimistic and hope for the best and put your mind at ease? A person's mind at ease is a person's mind at peace, and a person's mind at peace is a person that is close to the Lord, that's close to God. Sometimes you have to just sit back and let God take care of things. You still have to make moves yourself, no doubt. Always be making moves yourself. But instead of stressing and worrying about if the moves you're making are going to work out for you, know that something good is going to happen. Know that something good is going to come. And that's really where you have to keep your mind at. Something good is going to come out of this. I'm going to make it out of this. Doesn't matter what he thinks, she think, they think. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks. You can make it out of any situation with a positive attitude, focused on God and focused on good, and focused on the idea that things are going to turn out for the best for you. Doesn't matter what things look like. Doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. Positive attitude and praying for the best, and working towards the best, and keeping your goals first, keeping your priorities first, not taking time off of them, not taking your mind off of them. There are some people who look at you and create situations for you and say, "This is it." They trying to hit you with the "this is it." God helped you figure out a way. That's why God is good. God's always helping his chosen ones figure out a way. They try to make things hard or difficult for us, or make it so that we have our back against the wall, but things are always going to work out for us. We'll always get to where we need to go at the end of the day. We will always be all right. Whatever they had in store for you, it backfired, and they're dealing with a lot of anger because they really wanted to see your demise, and the fact that they're unable to see it is making them even more upset and frustrated because they put a lot of time into trying to make sure you fail. Like they had a drawing board, they had meetings, like they literally probably had a drawing board, and for sure they had a meeting. Some of you have escaped certain issues at jobs, and you knew those people were out to get you. Whole group of people, and you escaped it. God helped you figure a way out, whether you knew it or not. You were still there, and you were supposed to be there, because if not, you wouldn't be. Some of us are supposed to stay there. Some of us are meant to be someplace else. If you're meant to be there, a way will be made for you to stay. If you're not, you'll have to go find something else. And that's never a bad thing. Never make that a bad thing for yourself. Never start worrying or panicking about your finances or where you're going to work. None of that. Just immediately know right off the bat that, okay, this didn't work out. Something better is going to eventually land right in my lap, fall right in my lap. Something better is going to fall right out of the sky into my hands. I'm gonna trip over it. It's going to fall right in front of my face. They are having a lot of trouble with the fact that God favors you. Okay? They're having a huge problem with the fact that God favors you. And with that favor comes along with opportunities. All right? Just we got to face the facts. With that favor comes opportunities. It may be things that you get special treatment and they don't. It may be something you get selected for and they don't. You may get the best job out of everybody else and they didn't. And they may feel some type of way about that. The one person everybody likes may be interested in you. You can't help that. That's not your fault. But whatever they put you up against to come after you with, God is going to help you figure out a way. So if some of you are fighting for your job right now, God's going to help you figure out a way. If you are in a situation where people are trying to set you up, people are trying to trap you, they may be trying to get you to quit your job, they may be trying to get you to move someplace else. Maybe you don't have the finances to right now, so they're just having an all-out warfare against you. I want to let you know that God's going to help you figure a way out. This video is being sent to you right here and right now because there's a way being prepared for you and a way being made for you, so that way you'll be able to escape the negative situation that is taking place in your life. So don't look at these people as enemies. Don't look at them at like with hate or resentment, or don't look at them as you have a problem with them. Just find work on finding peace within your own mind. Don't worry about them. Work on finding peace within your own mind. Let them do what they're doing and allow God to work, and just keep praying for something better and for a new opportunity every second that you can, every day. When you wake up, before you go to sleep, and just know that something better will come and another opportunity will come, because God answers prayers. These things that we aren't supposed to get out of, we can get out of them if we truly believe that we can, and truly know that God is generous and He wants to help us have the best life that we can have. So if there's something bad that's happening, of course He wants to take it away. Of course He wants to make things better for us, so that we don't have to go through any hard times. but we don't. What we have to make sure we're not putting ourselves through hard times. All right, so that way God doesn't have to work all extra hard. All right, so we number one, we have to make sure we're not putting ourselves through any hard times, and we have to make sure that we're avoiding those that want to sabotage us, those that want to destroy us. All right, it's best to stay to yourself in certain instances. There are a lot of people who want to pressure you to be friends at work and friends around people you live. Certain people really just want to gain access into your life so they can gather information to bring back to people who are trying to figure certain things out about you. All right, if you're experiencing certain things, it may be people who are after you trying to figure certain things out so they could destroy your life. There's people who are that jealous of you that they will take the time and effort to wage war against you to destroy your life. All right. But the thing is, God's going to help you find a way out of that. They may have a cult, they may have an organization, a group, it may be a whole system they have set up against you to try to take you out. All right. A lot of these people that they come up against like this, they end up becoming so miserable and so depressed that they hate their lives and they can't live a normal life. And the life that they have, they end up not wanting it. So the people who want your life will go to no extent to try to make you not want it. People who want your life don't want you to want it. They don't want you to enjoy it. But God's going to come down and crush and destroy all of that. The fact that they're trying to destroy your joy that He gave you, they're done for. The fact that they're trying to separate you from His power and the love that He has for you, they're done for. There are certain things that people see us go through and they don't want us to make it out of, but what they don't realize is that there's no coming back from that. They have pretty much just welcomed themselves into some irreversible trouble. You know, if they stay this way, if they continue to be this type of person, which their personality most likely says that they will. All right, there's certain personalities where it's just there's no hope for change. You know, so certain people with certain personalities will stay the way that they are, and regardless of God, you know, they feel that they feel so highly about themselves that they don't have anything to answer to. They take pride in doing things to certain people and seeing them have to struggle, seeing them have to fight, seeing them have to suffer through certain situations. They take pride in those things. It's something that they enjoy seeing. And that's why you weren't supposed to make it out of that. They enjoyed watching you make it out of it. But the thing is, they didn't know that they were going to have to also try to enjoy watching you make it out of it. They didn't think you were going to make it out of it, but you kept working, you didn't give up, and you kept struggling. They thought it was funny to watch you have to go through what you did. They laughed, they laughed, they laughed. And it's okay to laugh at people. Ha ha, he he. Laugh at you, laugh at me. They can laugh at whoever they want. But the thing is, the person that doesn't give up is going to be laughing. Soon the person that is grinding and getting laughed at, they're going to start laughing at the people who are laughing at them. First, they're going to start laughing with them. And then finally, they're going to start laughing at them because all that work that they did, all that effort they put in is finally going to pay off for them. So it's like you can laugh at a person all they want, but if they keep going sooner or later, just know they're going to be laughing at you. You know you weren't supposed to make it out of some of the situations that those people put you in. Some of us, they wanted to see us mentally deteriorate. They wanted to see us lose our mind and go crazy. They didn't want us to have a mind by the time they got done with us. Just wanted us to have a mind full of mush, walking around with our apple turned to applesauce. But luckily, you had the right seed planted within you. God planted the right seed within you. God's word planted the right seeds within you. God's word got all up in your mind, you know, got you thinking positively about yourself to the point to where people try to come and harm you, your faith is your shield, because it's certain truths that you believe in that protect you. They tell you certain things, you're like, I know that's not true according to my faith. So be it unto me. I believe certain things and I know certain things. I may not know the whole book. I may not know every verse or every chapter, but it's certain things that I believe in. And those truths allow me to realize that I'm up against certain forces that don't want me to make it. And when I'm up against those forces, I already know I have more power over them and that they can't overtake me. That's what the main thing that you're supposed to know is that these forces of darkness don't have any power over you. They can come up against you, try to bring you down, try to tear you down, but they're not going to win. And it doesn't matter if you weren't supposed to make it out of it or not, you will. They could want the worst for you. They could want everything bad to happen to you that they possibly could want, but you're still going to make it out of it. God's gonna help you figure out a way. You may not even know how you're gonna get out of it. You may not even know the way that you're gonna use to get out of this. You don't even know, may not even know how things are gonna work out for you. But just know that good things are going to happen because good things are supposed to happen to you. Put it in the comments right now. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Write that down and say that every day. Good things are supposed to happen to me. And you can change how you feel. The thing is, this is what's so demonic about it and diabolical about it. The devil knows that according to your belief, so be it unto you. And the devil knows that you get blessed by God according to how you feel, meaning you communicate to God with what you feel, what you want him to do for you and bring into your life. So when you're feeling good and the devil comes into your life to alter your mood, right? Which now causes you to think different and feel different. That's going to alter your reality. If you go from feeling like you can to you can't, that's gonna heavily change things for you. It's going to close your mind to certain things. It's going to turn you into an irritable person who thinks they can't do much. That's going to have a huge impact on your thought process and your view on life. It just is. And it's not going to be one, it's not going to be a positive one. And that means it's not going to be positive for you. All right, positive action and positive results only come from positive thinking. If positive actions and positive results don't come, the thinking isn't positive. So even when there are situations where it feels like you're not supposed to make it out of, you have to take your mind off of the situation. It doesn't matter how things are, it matters how you are. That's the matrix. Take your mind off of what's going on and put your mind back on itself and what you have to think and how calm and relaxed you have to be able to handle the situation. Because when you're irate and when you're stressed and worried, you're not going to be able to think properly. The devil knows that too. This is why God will help you figure a way out. God sees these people trying to stress you out and trying to make things difficult for you. He sees how things are changing for you from day to day. You have to know who you're working for and who's on your side to truly believe and truly have faith that things are going to work out for you, because they will, and they are. It is what it is. It is what it is, all right? You're the best of the best. And everybody knows it. Everybody's aware of it. They all see it. And that's why they don't want you to make it out of some things, because you're better than them. And they see that you're better. So they try to destroy you. If you don't exist, you ain't better than nobody. But you're going to make it out and you're going to continue to thrive. You're going to continue to prosper. You're going to continue to succeed and do well. And if they don't like it, then they're going to have to turn and look at somebody else, or look in another direction, or go find something else to do, or self-improve or something, because they're finished. They tried to finish you, but now they finished themselves. All right. God helped you figure out a way, and he always will. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light.